Hey guys, welcome back to the episode. This is a continuation of our last episode, so if you haven't already, go back and check that one out, because otherwise this won't make any sense. Actually, probably won't make sense anyway. Enjoy!
Ladies and germs, it's showtime! Tell you a little story. Eat your mom's pussy! I'll eat your face! Starts licking and chomping on her pussy, and she's screaming and yelling, and she just... No, the old battle axe at home's out to crush my balls! But you be quiet. You're gonna wake up Grandma!
That's right, motherfuckers. I'm back. You missed me, didn't ya?
Who are
your
you?
wife's pussy.
You look a
That's
little
what-
different.
That's from one of the best movies ever.
He's back with a vengeance now. He looks angry. Are you looking
Jack
at me or
Frost?
through
I
me?
got some house cleaning to do.
Oh,
You're gonna clean house?
Yeah. Hey, this is like one of the first times all four of us have been in the same room in a long time.
It has been. Ever since John got fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, it's true.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about your damn luck.
So you have housekeeping? What's
Yeah,
up?
what are you gonna say about
You're
my
gonna
face,
start
you
this
fuck?
off
Well,
coming early in the morning?
let's do this.
clean
Let's
up.
start it out right.
Let's do this.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Boundless PodTrap.
Welcome.
Oh, hi.
I am your host, Lonnie. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I had better things to do than sit with these three fucks. I was in Chicago seeing the Misfits and seeing some other amazing bands, but
I feel like that wasn't the better thing.
it really was.
We were talking about Prey.
Dude, I took a 45-minute flight to Chicago.
Drive, you loser.
And no, I'm fucking old and I take flights now.
Southwest?
On the American.
Oh, they have direct.
I spent 22 minutes
Did you pitch a fit?
taxiing from O'Hare.
Did you
from
pitch a
where
tent?
America goes to the takeoff spot was 22 minutes of the 51-minute flight from O'Hare to Omaha.
Oh no.
At least you were in O'Hare, not Midway.
Yeah.
Fuck flying.
First class?
First class on
I don't mind
American
flying.
is literally you
I'm not
sit
gonna
in
fly
the
to
first
Chicago.
row of the plane.
Like pretty much right behind the...
Right behind, you're the first one in front
behind
of
the driver.
bathroom that smells really bad.
What's the
All right,
driver's name?
kisser.
You mean the pilot? Cackpit? In the cackpit?
in the khaki seat. But anyways, happy spooky season, everyone. This is going to come out after spooky season, but this is our spooky season episode. So
Welcome back.
this is the one where we get to let loose and have some fun. This is also Jeremy's birthday episode. So
His birthday was last week.
Yeah,
It was
but-
on a movie review.
everyone give a round of applause. Who gives a fuck about Jeremy's birthday? Anybody? No?
Didn't think so.
We gave it to him in the last one, so.
I know who.
Yeah, we already did it.
I know somebody that does care about my birthday.
You?
Nope. He goes by.
There it is.
By the way, I need to enforce a new rule. Does anyone have rubber bands?
I usually always have rubber bands on me.
All right, I'll have to find a new way to punish.
It's usually to tie my hair up.
By the way,
Okay.
how many years have I sent you that video?
I mean, we've been doing that for over 10 years
At
on our
least.
birthdays. Yeah. We always send each other a link to the Frosty the Snowman where he's like, happy birthday on our birthdays. I don't know why.
Because I did that to somebody. I don't remember who. I was like, happy birthday.
Well, it's such a weird thing for him to say in a Christmas movie. So
I actually already have it queued up, ready to go, along with 3 other presents. You're welcome. You'll get it on Monday.
Oh,
And only 2 of them are of his dick.
and I just have to say, every time I glance over at you, John, I feel like you're wearing a Star Trek shirt.
It is a red shirt, so it would fit.
True. What the fuck did Mikey send
Where
us?
is this?
I don't know. What is happening? Everybody's looking at their phone. Do we forget?
I'm
where-
not. I'm
I was
looking at a
looking at
bottle
something
of
else.
water.
Oh, what the fuck? Mikey sent when you hit him in the throat with the baseball bat.
Oh, shit. Yeah. That was hilarious.
So attempted murder, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, it's on my
it was
face.
a wiffle
It's
ball
on-
bat. And he asked me to hit him in the chest.
He did.
In the throat?
You pay him like $1?
I think he paid me $1 to do it. He said he wanted me to swing the wiffle ball bat as hard as I could in his chest, and I swung so hard my aim was off, and I hit him in the throat, and he's like,
It's on my YouTube. We can post the link. If you really want
Anyways,
to see
so
All right, so we got a fun night.
it. It's
And
old,
this
so the
being our
cards.
horror episode, we got another horror.
Make sure you
We've
say it
got
right.
our annual horror bracket for you. We got some little tweaks this year.
It's our 2022
Art the
Horror
Clown
bracket.
wins the horror bracket.
Oh, damn it. I knew it.
I just talked to him the other day.
Yeah,
you.
good guy. I can't. He's got a Grinch movie coming out, but we're not allowed to say the Grinch because it's copyrighted. So you got a movie coming out called the Mean One.
He's a biatch.
John's gonna talk about someone else's list they created, but we're gonna
shit
we're
on
gonna
it.
shit on Mojo.
I just went.
He did. I watched him.
Out your dick?
He has a very
Yes.
he has a very cute little smile when he's
Shit on my
pooping.
dick.
Jeremy, I don't know what
monkey high five.
Jeremy's gonna be our emotional support tonight.
Thank
He
you.
put in a lot of work on the bracket. He's one of the second most knowledgeable people I know when it comes to horror. So he's gonna help
He's gonna
us
fill
a
in for me.
lot when it comes to horror
people I
knowledge
don't
because
know.
John's knowledge is pretty limited when it comes to horror
Every time you say horror,
Compared
I
to
feel like you're
this
stopping.
room.
compared to this room.
Yes.
Fair. I'm gonna touch on the SCP Foundation. Nobody in this room really knows what that is, and that shocks me considering the massive amount of creativity in this room, and they don't know about it. So that's shocking me. But before we get into that, I got to do some house cleaning from last week.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
And,
What do you want to talk about?
Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy one.
and this is not only house cleaning, my boys. This is a shoot.
Oh,
And
okay,
this
Sam.
normally this would come out of a place of love, but
Oh, no.
fuck you guys. This is not.
Wow.
So who do I want to? I'll start with John.
Yeah, start with me,
Since John's
fuck.
the new boy.
Yeah, his bruises are still fresh. Go.
John, no one cares about your fucking face.
It's true.
We all have to
mean,
look at it.
honestly.
It didn't improve it. It didn't hurt it. It's still just your fucking face.
I like your face.
If you're gonna smart off and mouth off to people, make sure there's only one of them. If you're gonna talk,
Actually wasn't,
if
though,
you're
this time.
gonna talk shit, make sure there's only one. Don't mouth off to a group of people. Like the numbers are not in your favor, and you're not Bruce fucking Willis.
I do kind of
Will.
I thought you were going to say Bruce Lee.
I thought he was too. I really did.
You're not
You're
Bruce,
white.
You're
You're a
not
bald.
Bruce Jenner.
You're a bald white man. I had to go with the
Oh,
similarities.
man.
Just being cut
But
left
think
and
about
right
it.
here.
But think about it this way: if we were at your door and someone came up and started talking shit to you, anyone in this room would do the same exact fucking thing.
Were you actually talking shit, or were you just saying,
No.
"Hey, leave a note"?
Spitting facts.
No, I'm
I
saying
mean, the only
we
thing
would
I
all
said
do
to
the
that
same
guy
thing.
was, "You don't live here." So
I
shut
would
your mouth.
jump him. Justin would jump him. Jeremy would jump him. We'd all jump to anyone's side. So what I'm saying is, if you're gonna call somebody out on a fucking
I'm not gonna
podcast,
jump in unless it's
do it
already happening. Like,
with-
I'm not gonna do it when somebody's talking.
do it with some balls. Do it like this. Hey,
Then-
you cocksucking cunt. Whoever jumped John, please show up. I would love to meet you, and I would love to put your balls in your throat.
Then you can put one of his Black Cat
They ain't got
500
balls.
firecrackers in his crotch and
Happy
artillery shell.
Happy 4th of July.
bang, bang.
Happy 4th of July.
Yippee
Yeah.
ki apparently. Since I'm fucking Bruce Willis.
All right. Mr. Lubash,
There we go.
That's you.
let's talk about you.
That's it. Oh, that wasn't bad.
That's not
You had it easy.
You're new.
Jeremy. No one gives a shit about your new projects.
Oh my god.
You have so many old projects that people can go and watch right now that are really great. Why are you cock teasing people with new shit they can't see?
I feel like Jeremy's really. You just struck a chord. He's
I don't
speechless right
well,
now.
I only have one thing that's in production.
Jeremy, don't
I don't have anything else.
put it down.
The only thing we talk about when it comes to your projects, last time it was fucking unemployed, and then this time it was mystery manor. All
Unemployed
you
too.
do is like, hey, you want
Unemployed too.
to see something really cool? You can't. Fuck you. But yet you're never promoting the shit that's out there that you can be like, hey,
The good
look how
stuff.
awesome we are.
Shadow's Edge, Reflections,
Unemployed one.
One more
Saw Day,
body.
Saw Day,
Throw
Black
Saw paper
Schmitz.
plastic.
Yeah,
There's so much
Yeah.
shit you've made that's awesome that you can be like, hey, look how great I am. But instead you're like, hey, I'm making this. I bet you think I'm great. Just fucking put yourself out there. You don't need to tell people how great you are. Let people see how fucking great you are.
I've never once said how great I was.
Stop promoting shit that's not out there. Promote shit that's out there.
Okay, go see one more body.
To be fair, I
Is that
gave
so
him
hard?
that idea. I told you to talk about that.
So
That's one of my
two on
biggest. That's what I understand promoting future projects. I get it. But when you have shit out there, promote
What
your
do I
shit.
have out there besides one more body?
One more body. When's the last time we talked about one more body in length?
your- Ooh.
Why would we? We already did.
Why would we? Fucking exactly.
We
We
already
talk
did.
about his body and length already.
We need to
Shit.
promote shit we have. When's the last time? Never.
You guys need to upload your
Never.
2 videos to YouTube, and then
we
we can.
will. We will.
Well, when you do that, then you can talk.
Yeah.
Boom, roasted.
Justin,
Go for it.
Mr. Milani, what's the
me.
best thing about the Predator franchise?
The Predator franchise.
It's a big fucking monster.
Not. It's
That's
an okay
the only
monster.
thing people care about.
It's a stealth.
That's the
monster.
only thing people care about. It's a big fucking monster. No one cares where
There's
it comes
different
from.
monsters.
No one cares.
Youcha.
No one. No
We
one
just had a
fucking.
review.
No one fucking cares where it comes from. No one gives a shit. Its planet, its ancestors. No one gives a shit about the
I
length
cared
of its,
about the length of its
No
hair.
one
I
cares
didn't know
about the
that.
length of its dreads or what it eats on Tuesdays. To become a fucking. No one gives a shit. Why do you insist on boring people to fucking death with useless facts that no one cares?
Our most watched, listened to episode.
Because they couldn't turn it off fast
They're
enough.
like, Youcha,
That
man.
doesn't even make any sense.
The only thing that why people were saying Youcha is because they had to listen to it and they're like, fucking Youcha.
Youcha. And they dreamed it. And they were. It was
It's a
feared.
big fucking monster. That's how you sell the movie. It's
That's
like,
an
hey, you want to
alien,
see
actually.
people
It's
get
like an
killed by a
alien
big
species.
fucking monster?
Big-
One ugly
By a big
motherfucker.
piece of CGI.
God, no one cares.
Yeah.
Justin. It's a big fucking monster.
You're right.
So
It's
this
awesome.
ends
Crow
the
sucks.
BPT
Crow is
podcast
awesome.
forever.
Yeah. Nice knowing you.
And here's another thing I have to say. The best part of last week, you guys had the opportunity to not talk about one of my shitty topics.
No, we didn't.
You did. You had the
needed
opportunity
it.
to
The fans
ignore
needed it.
my
The fans
shitty
asked.
topic. Because my topics
I don't know, we kinda
generally
like talking about
are
that.
half-assed and suck. But I don't know how you three dipshits took my shitty topic and fucking made it worse than I do.
I thought we did
make
an
it
awesome
work?
job.
Yeah,
I thought we did. You know,
Journalistic
high fives all around.
integrity.
High five. High
There
fives.
was journalistic
I've seen-
integrity.
You know.
I've seen monkeys fucking a
I
football.
feel like somebody
with more
was
journalistic
sad that they weren't
integrity.
here.
The question is,
When
why were you
John-
watching monkeys fucking a football?
Well, who doesn't?
I-
Have you
I
never
do that
Googled
too,
monkey
though, so-
fucking a football?
I like monkeys.
I have seen a monkey fucking a frog though. The frog was very dead.
Yes.
but
I've
I've
seen that
seen a
one, too.
monkey fucking a frog.
Do you want to see it?
No.
I'm pretty sure I've made all.
Links in the description.
I'm pretty sure I've made all three of you watch a guy fuck a cart before, but
Yeah.
Cart?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
I did honestly
I'm going
lose
to
some respect
Twitch.
for you after showing me that.
It was mouth doing it.
yeah,
Mouth doing it
I was hiding behind objects, making people
and
watch.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, your favorite wrestler's live on Twitch right now.
Adam Cole.
Yep.
Nice.
Adam Cole's your
Bye-bye.
favorite. I'm sorry about that.
So housekeeping wise,
He
the
goes
worst,
by the
I'm not.
Chugs.
Right on.
Jugs.
the worst episode ever.
Thank you.
And I'm not just saying that because I
The
wasn't there.
AEW one,
That in general.
the segment, or the whole thing.
The whole
All
thing.
four.
Well, what the
one?
hell would you have done differently about that?
I'm glad I wasn't there.
What would you rate it?
0.
That's our highest rating so far per
Yeah.
episode.
Even the
Fair, that-
even the Mighty
somebody gave
Morphin
it a
Bostons.
They loved
Hey,
it.
that's
I
fine.
got a response I read on the movie review last time about how they loved the
Yeah, but that's Lemonhead.
They
No,
love.
they-
Yautja. That's because he's more of a
He
space
is
guy.
the, he
Are
is
they
the
s-
nicest man on earth.
Are they stealing my gimmicks?
They
yeah,
are stealing
I
your
hear
gimmicks.
they are.
Yeah.
That's a little messed up.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
Don't do what I did, apparently, because you'll get your ass kicked.
Well, I guess I don't know. I have to see pictures of all of them see how muscular they are before I answer that.
Hey, right now you have a really good chance because he's still recovering from his shoulder, I'm assuming.
Jerking off.
What are you going to do about it?
I think if we isolate all of them, like one at a time, we might get them down to like 75%.
Well, I don't know. I really feel that we need to do something down the road where the two podcasts meet face to face for one epic. What are you trying to play over there?
Is it not coming through?
No.
It's connected, but it's not. Damn it.
I can tell you what is coming through, the outline of your dick through your shorts.
You like that.
Don't
you know you
tell
do.
him. Now he's going to put it away.
Please do.
He wants to see it.
It's pre-jizzing.
Okay,
When we
that's-
spent some time in a hotel room, I was trying to take a shower and he's like kept on opening the door. And it's like, dude, just wait. But he's like, no.
I'll tell you what, like
We've moved our relationship to the next.
Spending that night in the hotel room with you, it was so weird because we got there at like 11:30 at night. We had to call the number so the lady would wake up and come check us in.
That's weird to me.
He took a shower that night.
Yeah.
And it's just like, we're going right back to the Flatwater Film Festival the next day. But he's got like all this, like the mirror in the bathroom and the sink were just covered with like oils,
body
and
butter.
stuff. And
It's
I'm like,
body butter, man.
what the fuck are
He's
you
got
doing?
he's got his hummus out. It's
basically,
everywhere.
it looked kind of like hummus.
It
And
does.
was just like he was like
I make it
shaving
myself.
shaving his head and like just. I mean, I'm not making fun
It's
of
the
his
hotel,
routine. It's
man.
what he does. And then in the
It's more of a
morning,
motel.
in the morning, he was doing like stretches and stuff, and I was like,
It's my morning salutation. I couldn't open the curtain and do my anal salutations, the anal gazing.
Oh, yeah. Got to get that sun.
Yeah, because it really,
That's how you get that.
Yeah.
You bleach that asshole.
like I was smelling your chakras.
What?
All night.
Fuck.
Like every 20 minutes.
we were both ripping ass so much that night.
I think it was what did I eat? I didn't eat anything.
His butt.
We had cookies, but I think we were farting well before
Yeah.
the cookies.
But
Tossing cookies.
yeah. So what would you do about that night differently?
I would have got a one bed.
Well, yeah, I mean, we didn't use the other one, so yeah.
I don't know.
That's what we're talking about.
There was a couch in there that went unused too. That'd have been great for doggy.
Don't lie. You know, you put
Dude, that's what
your
we needed
luggage
when we
on the
went to
beds and
Denver.
you guys slept on the couch together.
Cuddled.
It was an awkward.
Babe. Hey.
I feel like it was an awkward setup to a room. It was
was.
like a line.
And when you look out the window, you're right in the backyard of somebody else's yard.
There's like a nice neighborhood back there, and I'm like, oh, there's a family grilling.
Feet away. You smell the meats.
Speaking of, did somebody
Get the meat sweats.
fart? 'Cause I got a
smell
whiff of fart.
All right.
Anywho,
Well, that's everything I got. I'm glad I got all that off your chests.
Well, going back to this, we had a premiere recently.
We did. We all had me and you had a premiere. And,
Yes,
And,
and he had
Jeremy
a
showed his
re-show.
re-premiere.
When a movie shows again, it's like a re-redo.
Re-redo.
Oh, no.
You do re-redo.
they're talking about the Flatwater Film Festival in Seward, Nebraska, the second annual.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was last year I wasn't able to stay all weekend because of work, but I made sure that I was able to be there both Saturday and Sunday this year. And Under the Willow Tree re-premiered. Justin's Luggage and Layover premiered. Both those on Saturday, and then Lonnie's The Last Goodbye premiered on Sunday.
Everybody loved mine. I got a standing ovulation.
Those are just people leaving to go to the bathroom. But no, I think
That's not what a standing ovulation means.
that was my first time seeing the final product of Luggage and Layover and The Last Goodbye. Like, I had a good idea what The Last Goodbye was going to be. I was really blown away by Luggage and Layover. And I say this with love,
Thanks.
with Justin's wacky ideas and his
Creative imagination.
his
I
everything's has meaning and stuff like that. I'll be honest, when he was explaining things, and even when I was watching him edit things, I'm like, whoa, I don't know about this, but
It's like, I don't get it.
turned out really good. And then Last Goodbye was great too. There was a couple things to tweak, and that's only because of seeing it on the big screen for the first time. I don't think people realize when you're editing a movie on a PC monitor, it sounds and looks different than what it's going to be like when it's blown up on a big screen. So there was a couple of things where it's just like, we need to critique those. But overall, that movie was great. Almost 2 years to get it to come out.
Right.
But I know we need to find a different song for it, but hopefully both the Luggage and Layover and The Last Goodbye will be on our YouTube channel, where you can also watch One More Body.
There you go. He's getting it, folks.
But yeah. And then I was able to take part in like a director's roundtable.
I wish I would have been there for that one.
I really don't know how. Like, it was
And
fun,
I will-
but
One of the pictures you have on
I
Facebook,
will
you
give
look
you
thrilled.
this. I will give Jeremy this, and this isn't reverting from my character. And honestly, and I will put this out to you guys. That was pure fun giving you guys shit.
Don't break kayfabe.
Well, but in all sincerity, you did fucking amazing up there because you're not really the most confident public speaker, and you've admitted this to numerous times to everybody. And being able to go up there and pull shit out of your ass and talk like that, being on the spot with nothing prepared, not knowing what's coming.
I feel like that was what he had, coming more from the heart.
Right.
He reached out from his ass and grabbed his heart.
Grabbed ventricles of his heart and pulled it out. But it was in the sense of being able to put over the community opposed to other aspects of us and film in general. Like, it was something that no one else did, which I really commended you for. I think that was amazing. That's super commendable. Like, I think that was great.
Well,
and I don't think I
appreciate that.
gave you enough credit for that. I think I gave you shit about it because that's the only way I really know how to give
Well, I wouldn't
respect
expect
for.
anything other way
Yeah.
from me. But
Shit is his love language.
Right.
well, to me, it's just, I felt honored for them to have asked me to take part in their first ever directors roundtable. And I was up there with some very talented people. And I just feel like there was a lot of other people that deserved to be up there. And it's one of those things where I use the haunted houses in the area. For the most part, we all celebrate one another, but there's some out there that think like their haunt's the best and all the other ones suck. We all have the same passions and hobbies. We should support one another and help one another. And I don't know. It was a fun experience, and I enjoyed being up there listening to some of the other directors explain their thing, especially the gentleman that was sitting next to me, because he's done a lot more than any of us have on bigger levels. And to hear some of the things he was saying, I was like, oh, that's an interesting approach to do it. But yeah, Justin wasn't there for that because he's too big
Got to
for
be a
everybody.
responsible person and work.
So let me ask you this, Lonnie.
Yes.
Seeing something you wrote on the big screen in front of an audience for the first time, what did that feel like for you?
And I've had things published before in like magazine form and book form. And I've had music put on radio and film. But seeing something that I wrote translated into something like that, I can't say it wasn't embarrassing because everything that you do is going to kind of have that little bit of embarrassment to it just because you don't know how people are going to react. But for something we've waited so long to see and something you've seen start from its infancy to get to that point. And I didn't know what the product was going to be either. I hadn't seen the finished product, so I didn't know what was going to come out on that screen. We were making jokes that what we were going to watch was our editor flexing in front of the mirror for 40 minutes. So to see the finished product was the first time I was able to take a breath and finally go, okay, I can let it go. I don't have to have such a stick up my ass about it. And it was nice. It was great to see, like you said, seeing it up there. There were certain things where it's like, oh, wow, how did we not notice that? But then in other things, we as people, you and I, we have such different ideas of movie quality, though. I'm that guy. I love horrible B movies. The worse it is, the more I love it. But I'm starting to understand the intricacies of what makes a movie good. So my understanding of what makes a movie good isn't quite up to par as yours. So I'm sure there's things I missed or things I'm okay with that aren't up to quality control.
Well, like I said, I don't know how well of justice I did your writing, but I just know there's things that happen on set that looked good on the monitor, and then once you get it uploaded on the computer and start editing this different angles together, it's like,
Oh no.
fuck.
Yeah.
This is going to be rough.
It was great. And I had, it's usually like the day after or that Sunday evening after the film festival. a bunch of people message me like saying like I really love the movies and stuff like that. And I message some other one saying I liked your movie. I had several people message me about The Last Goodbye and say they did not see that twist coming, and that really threw them off and in a good way. So kudos to that. You twisted.
Good way or bad way. I don't care if it's they like it or they hate it. It's just if you don't see it coming, that's all I care about.
I don't think anybody would see that twist coming. If they do, they were on set.
Hey, with that, I mean, like as far as like the editing, getting all the way up there, we had like so many different ideas. I mean, it was edited at least like almost 10 times or so.
Every single person, with the exception of John, around the film had input on how it should be edited and had like at least a little bit of feel into how the movie should go, whether it came to tone, whether it came to sound, whether it came to certain aspects of the movie. There were so many cooks in the kitchen to get to that final product. Yeah, and you can definitely feel everyone's little tweak and turn on everything.
It's not little, it's just cold right now.
The water's under temperature. But no, and I can't thank you guys more for
Don't cry. If you cry, I'm going to start crying.
It doesn't count as crying if you're dripping out my penis.
Oh my God.
I like how he trailed off after that. It's my penis.
Sometimes it bleeds.
Usually.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. If you enjoyed this podcast, well, that's not all. Stay tuned next week for the continuation of this episode, whenever these things come out. Shalom.